Hi. So I just bought a 4-pack of Hall Master 400-pound capacity, 15-foot ratcheting tie downs. These come from Harbor Freight. They are item number 63056. It's $10 for a 4-pack. I've opened this up and used a couple of them in my truck for a project, and I thought I'd take you outside, show you the straps in use, and give my initial thoughts on the quality and use of these. Here you can see the cord in use here. You can see the quality of the construction. This one's brand new. It's got a little bit of scratching on the clear coat. I mean, not sure what you'd expect out of a $10 item from Harbor Freight. Each one, I mean, it's a 4-pack for $10, so each one of these is about $2.50, which I think is a pretty killer deal. The stitching seems to be reasonable. The cord quality seems good. The weatherproof coating, like there's a rubberized coating on the hooks, seems to be pretty high quality. Steel seems substantial enough. You can see that's decent, whatever gauge that is. The action on these is not the best, so we're going to disengage it here using this unlock. And we're going to get that open. And you can see there's a little lip there, and as you pull this back, it's going to disengage the little tooth there that catches in the sprocket. So there's one tooth right here on the front that engages the sprocket, and there's another one back here as well. And as you pull it back to 180 degrees, this piece of metal right here disengages that. At this point, the motion isn't very good, I've got to say. You can see the way they manufactured this. There's the bar in the middle running through the middle, and then a pin and a washer, and there's just a lot of friction in between there. It's really hard to get this to move at all. I think probably what I'm going to do is pull it apart and spray it full of WD-40. Also, the way that the back pin is assembled here, it's done this to me a couple of times. This will rock sideways in this housing, and one tooth will go all the way in, and the other one will fall out the side, so when you disengage it, it won't disengage properly. So maybe the construction here to keep this this brass piece aligned could be improved, because that seems to catch when you open it up, and it just kind of slides, off kilter in there and gets caught. In which case, you gotta pull the pin and open it back up. So when that happens, you gotta close it and open it back up and try and disengage the sprocket so you can slide that back into alignment. And that's happened to me twice. I've only been using these for about half an hour. So I'm not sure if that'll wear in, or if I spray some WD-40 in there, that'll help help it to not get caught. Maybe it gets caught in this notch here. I'm not quite sure where the catching point is. But otherwise, you can see that the construction is, reasonable quality. Better than I, would have expected for how cheap these are. And for only using these for this one project so far, they seem pretty great. Okay, with the light on here, you can see that the coating is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Specifically in here where it joins back in, you can see the dip actually. That's the area I want to show you. It's not particularly good there. I don't know if you can see, there's a little socket in there where the coating did not go in, and you can see through to the metal, and it's already got a little drop of rust in there. Same thing on this side. You can see down in the tip, we're looking right there. And you can see that's just not particularly good. That seems to be a consistent problem. Here you can see right in there, you can see right down to the metal, and it's already got a little bit of corrosion in there. So that's going to be the point from which this hook decays from. You can see just the coating isn't, the coating seems durable enough, but it doesn't seem like it was applied particularly well. You can see right there, there's a raw exposed area. As far as the quality of this is concerned, that seems to be the largest area of just lack of quality. So something to keep an eye on. I don't know if you have some more of this stuff kicking around, maybe for coating handles on tools, maybe just dip those areas or touch them up with a little paintbrush or something. It'll keep those areas from kind of nucleating out to rust and delaminate there. So my final thoughts, they seem to be of decent quality for light duty. I'm only using them to move a water heater and a water softener unit in the back of my truck, as well as some 12-foot 4-inch diameter, 12-foot length 4-inch diameter PVC for the plumbing project in the basement. And for those uses, these seem to be just an absolute killer investment. At $250 each, I think I was able to get all of the hardware for my truck bed, the tie downs, the net, these straps, and a couple of tarps to keep everything dry for about $40, compared to delivery fees on appliances from Home Depot, which are $70 plus the time it takes. So these paid for themselves during the first delivery, and everything after this is just icing on the cake. So these straps, I'd say, are a good investment. Definitely buy a pack, throw them in your toolbox in your truck, and you'll use them all the time, and they seem like they'll last you a good long while. And when you use them up, throw them away and get another 4-pack for $10. They do make a heavier version of these that are rated to 1,000 pounds that sell for about $22. I have no need for those now. Those look like they might be useful for if you have a trailer and you need to move really heavy stuff and you really just want to wrench down on it. And 400 pounds might not do the job. You think 1,000 pounds would be better, so you just crank on it. I think those would definitely be a better fit. They seem to be of higher quality construction. I'm not reviewing those here. These seem to do the job for everything I need. So yeah, good product. Pick up a pair if you have the chance.